Next week, Colorado's legislators will be returning to the state capitol to once again face the issue of our state's skyrocketing property taxes. This leaves many people wondering, why does this seem to be a never-ending issue here in Colorado? Well, this problem began back in 2020 when a part of the Colorado Constitution called the Gallagher Amendment was repealed. The Gallagher Amendment protected Colorado's homeowners from being taxed out of their home with increasing property taxes by capping the amount which they could increase from year to year. The repeal of Gallagher coincided with a significant increase in Colorado's property values and a recession instigated by the global COVID-19 pandemic. So, Colorado's homeowners were hit with the single largest tax increase in our state's history, with some Colorado homeowners seeing their property taxes almost double without warning. In the past 2 years, the Colorado Senate Republicans have introduced a number of bills and amendments that would have brought meaningful relief to the people of Colorado by cutting taxes. Most of these bills, however, were killed on party lines by Democrats who control the majority. Instead of listening to the solutions that Republicans brought to the table, Colorado's Democrat majority opted to pass their own slew of bills that ignored skyrocketing property taxes. One of their disastrous bills, Senate Bill 303, was introduced and forced through the legislature in the final few days of the 2023 legislative session. This bill created the wildly unpopular Proposition HH, which would have raided Colorado's Taxpayer Bill of Rights refunds. The Senate Republicans responded to this so-called solution by calling for a special legislative session, which Democrats only heeded after Colorado's voters rejected Proposition HH at the ballot box in a landslide. During that special session, Republicans offered bills that would have capped property tax rate increases and protected local governments, all without raiding the Taxpayer Bill of Rights refunds. Sadly, the Democrats killed these bills and opted to kick the can down the road and pass a temporary fix that once again raided Coloradans' Tabor refunds. It was only a few months ago when the Democrat majority finally decided to consider the solutions Republicans had been bringing to the table over and over again. Spearheaded by Senator Barb Kirkmeyer, the bill gave Coloradans a $1.3 billion property tax cut, the biggest tax cut in our state's history. As big as this achievement was, the people of Colorado continue to struggle. More relief is needed. Now, nearly 4 years after the crisis began, pushed by Republican demands, the legislature is once again reconvening to attack the issue. During this upcoming special session, the Senate Republicans will be fighting hard to make sure real and permanent property tax relief is delivered to the people of Colorado. Be sure to subscribe to our email list and follow us on social media if you want updates on what goes on during the next special session. Until then, give your state representatives and senators a call and tell them you want real, responsible, permanent tax relief.